like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE RAW, the week commencing the 1st of April. And no, it's not an April Fool's joke. So it starts with The Rock coming out, the final boss with his new entrance and the final boss logo and everything. Was awesome. Great entrance. It looks great. So he comes out. He talks about beating down Cody Rhodes. He also shows some reaction to the beatdown to Cody Rhodes, what he did the other week. He had little children crying and upset with what happened. And he just basically said he had to do what he had to do. He said it did hurt him seeing that, but he had to do what he had to do. Also, he says ratings have been up. Oh, yeah, I did hurt my finger. Cooking. Ratings have been up. And also where he was, it was a live attendance in the arena. And basically, he does this all for the family. And as he said that, he brings out his family. Roman Reigns, the bloodline comes out. He basically obviously gets the crowd to acknowledge him. And he also said he wanted to acknowledge his family. And also, no yeet. No yeet. No yeet. Also, he thanks Rock for having his back and for beating down Cody Rhodes. And he basically says Cody Rhodes is not fit to be a leader for the company. As he said that, Seth Rollins come out, but Seth Rollins actually in the crowd said he's not going to come out. He knows it's going to be a setup and an ambush, so he wouldn't come down. And he calls out everybody in the ring, and he calls out The Rock for a match. And then he said if Rock doesn't want to face me, he will face Roman Reigns. But both of those declined, and it's going to be Solo stepping up to face Seth Rollins in the main event in a Bloodline Rules match. Yeah. So then we have Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley going back and forth. It also happened on the MMA Hour because Rhea Ripley was talking about Becky Lynch's family. So then we go to our first match, which is the New Day and DIY versus the Judgment Day in a great match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. 8-man tag, but in the end, the Judgment Day get the victory. Then we have Roman Reigns leaving. He says he's leaving the building to go and write Paul Heyman's induction speech into the Hall of Fame. And Rock goes, cool, don't worry, see you later. Me and Solo will handle things. Then we have Sami Zayn training for his match against Gunther, helped by Chad Gable. So let's see what happens at WrestleMania. Then we have the Judgment Day in the back, gearing up for their daily activities. Then Phantasma comes in, and Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest are not happy that Dom is bringing in new people into the Judgment Day. So then we also have Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed in a great match. I actually thought Sami Zayn was going to avenge the loss last week, but it didn't happen because Chad Gable's taken out by Gunther. So Sami Zayn went to go and make sure he's all right, and he got taken out by Gunther as well. So Sami Zayn wins by DQ. Then we have Jey Uso in the back getting ready for his match. But who does he run into? He runs into Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne says he's going to be promoting and performing his new single at WrestleMania. Then we have Indy and Candice versus Maxine and Ivory in a great match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Maxine got the victory. So congratulations to her. Then we have Jey Uso basically pulling up on Seth Rollins, telling him he's got his back later if he's jumped by the Judgment Day. So we'll see. Then we have Drew cutting a promo on Seth Rollins and CM Punk before their match at WrestleMania. Then we have Ricochet versus Ivar in a great match. Go and watch it. Really good match. And in the end, Ricochet got the victory. Massive win there for Ricochet. Then we have the Judgment Day in the back, sort of mad at Ricochet's success. They want somebody to stop Ricochet, which is meant to be JD, but JD didn't get the job done. So then they call in Andrade to get the job done. Andrade is like, okay, we'll see. And Rhea Ripley doesn't seem to be happy. Then we have Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley going back and forth in the ring. Turns into a brawl. Let's see what happens. Then we have the Damage Control versus Tegan Nox, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Starks in a great 6-women tag match. Really good match, but in the end, the Damage Control get the victory. Then in the main event, it's not Sami Zayn. It's Seth Rollins versus Solo. Sorry about that. Seth Rollins versus Solo in a Bloodline Rules match. Really good match. Tables, chairs, the whole thing. There's no rules. So it's tables, chairs, no rules. It came down to Seth was closing in. He put Solo for a table, hit the curb stomp. It was a wrap. It was over. Just before he got the pin, he was jumped by Jimmy. Then Jey Uso comes out, attacks Jimmy, and then Jey Uso and Jimmy fight in the back. Then he's taken out by the final boss. The final boss takes him out, comes to take out Seth. Then Cody Rhodes comes out. Cody Rhodes attacks The Rock, and then they go to put The Rock through a table. That's Cody and Seth Rollins. But then Roman Reigns turns up, and then the Bloodline basically just flatten everybody, and then that's it. Yeah, everyone got flattened, and the Bloodline are standing tall. So let's see what happens at WrestleMania.